Hello everyone, I'm Will Parsons, you coming over and welcome back to Reading Genesis. Well, rereading, because if you've been on my channel before, I've already finished Genesis before, but I'm using a different Bible, and I kind of lost track of where we were in Exodus, so I figured I might as well just reread again, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yesterday, I read while I was at work, and I was running out of time, because I can only do 10-minute videos. So we are starting on Genesis chapter 9, verse 24. So here we go, verse 24. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. So maybe you guys can help me figure out that little portion, because I wrote here verses 24 and 26, no one cursed the youngest for seeing him naked, which I understand that, but because Ham is, so, okay, hold on, let me reread 21 verse 26 here. And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. Okay, so he was naked. And Ham, who is the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. Okay, so Canaan is the father of Ham, so Ham is his son. Okay, and Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. Okay, so Shem and Japheth went backwards while they moonwalked pretty much backwards with a sheet and everything to cover up Noah so they didn't see him naked. Okay. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. Now, this is a part that I'm confused. It's saying he awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall be unto his brethren. And he, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth. Yeah. But I don't understand. What did he do? Because it says, and Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. But it was Ham. It was Ham, though, who is... I know. Someone let me know in the comments, because I've been trying to figure that portion out, like this whole portion out, because it's saying he knew what his youngest son did to him, but Ham is the father of Canaan, who saw the nakedness of his father. So it pretty much, did Ham see or did Canaan see? Because it says in Ham, the father of Canaan, because these are the commas that's saying what he is. That is, I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments, because I'm honestly generally confused, and I like to discuss and learn more. All right, we're on Genesis chapter 10, verses 1 through 5. It's titled The Generations of Noah, which means there are going to be names, and I do apologize. I will probably be mispronouncing the names. I really apologize. I will do my best. But here we go. Verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog and Madai and Javan and Tubal and Mesech and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz and Riphath and Tagmara. And the sons of Javan, Elisha and Tarshish, Kittim and Dodanum. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every other after his ton, after the families in their nation. Right, verses 6 through 20 is titled The Sons of Ham. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim, and Phut and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabateka. And the sons of Ramah, Sheba and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. In the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Erat and Akkad and Calneh in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Ashur and builded Nineveh in the city of Rehoboth and Calah. And Resen between Nineveh and Calah, the same is a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludium and Anamim and Lahabim and Naphtuhim and Pathrusim and Calsuhim, out of whom came Philistim and Caphtorium. And Canaan begat Sidon his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Adamah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their towns, in their countries, and in their nations. Verses 21 through 32, the end of the chapter, is titled The Sons of Shem. Unto Shem also the father of all children of Eber, the brother of Japheth, the elder, even to him were children born. The children of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram. And the children of Aram, Uz, and Hol, and Gether, and Mash. And Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber. And unto Eber were born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begat Almodad, and Sheleph, and Hazarmatheth, and Jerah, and Hadaram, and Uzal, and Diklah, and Obal, and Abamel, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Sephar, a mount of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their towns and their lands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations, in their nations. And by these were the nations divided in the earth after the... All right, we're on chapter 11 now. Verses 1 through 4 is titled One Language in the World. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city, and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Right, verses 5 through 9 is titled The Confusion of Languages. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from hence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from hence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. I'm going to stop right there because I am at the 9-minute mark. When we get back, we'll come back to chapter 11, where it's titled The Generations of Shem, the ancestor of Abram. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Like, let me know what your thoughts and everything. Because it even says, like, all the sons right here of Ham and was Canaan, but Canaan was cursed. So, saying that was youngest son. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I'm generally confused, so let me know what you guys think. But until then, I hope you all have a blessed day, evening, night, depending on when you see this. Until then, bye bye.